live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, November the 27th of 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, police make major breakthrough in recent homicides. Trinidadian among suspects arrested. Michael McQueen gets 31 years for non-capital murder of 83-year-old Franklin St. Paul. Bus operators say refusal to pay and instances of robbery are responsible for the early end of services on some routes. And in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda explores petroleum storage deal with Saudi Arabia. Internationally, Hamas says it's seeking to extend truce with Israel. And coming up in sports, Teddy Bishop shines in West Indies Academy victory, while Paradise wins Waggy T Super Knockout. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Police have announced the arrest of 3 men in connection with unrelated shooting incidents, including 2 homicides. The death of Delvon Thomas, who was killed in Mount Egmont in August, and the death of St. Vincent National Dexter Chance on September 11th are among the cases in which arrests were made. The announcements were made during a media conference Monday morning by officer in charge of the Criminal Investigations Department, Superintendent Issa Pear.
To the welcome Woburn shooting incident, 1 person had been arrested and charged. 1 person had been arrested and charged, and the investigations continue. We had a Trinidadian arrested and charged for the welcome shooting, and we also did mention a person of interest for the Mount Egmont shooting, being that of a Trinidadian national.
Police have kept mum on the identities of the men arrested in these matters. The ranking officer said that the RGPF is very concerned with the trend of gun violence in Grenada. Commissioner of Police Don McKenzie said that out of the 18 homicides recorded this year, 6 are gun-related.
Of the 18 homicides that we have, 6 of it, a firearm was used in the commission of that offense, which is 1 is too much. And Grenadians seems to think that, and I appeal to a lot of our men, that the final determination as to who is destined, who a bullet is destined for, is very transactional. Today, you might be the whole of the firearm. Tomorrow, you might be on the other end.
The Royal Grenada Police Force have been working towards ensuring illegal firearms are off the streets. Commissioner McKenzie reported that over 40 guns were confiscated in 2023, which triples the numbers on record in 2022.
Mr. Ricker, we have seen for 2023 thus far, we have seen a significant increase in seizures of firearms. In 2022, there were a total of 12 firearms being seized. Thus far, 2023, that number is in excess of 45. The question is, and what we must ponder clearly, the RGPF, it's not a lack of effort. We seized over 300% as compared to last year.
A Belmont St. George man has been ordered to spend the next 31 years of his life behind bars at the Richmond Hill Prison for the offense of non-capital murder. Michael McQueen was a 54-year-old security guard when he was implicated in connection with the death of 83-year-old Franklin St. Paul, the brother of former High Court Judge Justice Lyle St. Paul, just over 5 years ago. Nisha Paul has this report.
High Court Judge Madame Justice Paula Guilford handed down the sentence at the St. George's No. 1 High Court, bringing an end to the 5-year-old matter last week Friday. As part of the sentence, Michael McQueen was also ordered to undergo counseling while incarcerated. McQueen's arrest and charge follow an incident at the home of the deceased at Belmont in St. George on October 22, 2017. Which resulted in him receiving several bruises to his face and body. St. Paul died at the St. George's General Hospital, where he was hospitalized for approximately 1 month. McQueen was represented in the matter by attorney Jerry Edwin.
Mr. McQueen was the tenant of an elderly gentleman. And the evidence at a trial of this matter indicated that, from the victim's own mouth, that he was struck repeatedly about his body and other parts of his face and head and eyes by Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen continues to deny that he played any role whatsoever in this offense, but a jury of his peers found him guilty. And so the judge in her sentence, man is 60 years old, but the law says that the age of a convicted person is not to be considered in a sentence. And so Mr. McQueen will be quite an old man when he comes from Richmond Hill Prison.
McQueen had turned down what his attorney describes as an extremely generous offer from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution for the lesser offense of grievous harm, opting instead to go to trial. Attorney Edwin says it is more than likely that his client will appeal the 31-year sentence.
That because of the sense Mr. McQueen has that he didn't get satisfaction from the High Court, he may well appeal his sentence. And for that reason, we would advise him accordingly. Bearing in mind that one has to obtain a transcript from the High Court, and given Mr. McQueen's lack of resources, it will take some time before a transcript is prepared, but I'm sure it will be, and then to appeal the matter to the Court of Appeal.
For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Refusal to pay, instances of robbery, just 2 issues causing some bus operators to end their workday early. However, this is impacting commuters who are finding it difficult to get transportation after completing their day's work. Brina Pierre-Thomas spoke with executive members of the National Bus Association and bus operators on the St. David's route on the challenges faced and possible solutions to the issue.
Numerous videos on social media are making their rounds, showing commuters stranded at the St. George's bus terminal. It has been a challenge for many to get public transport from as early as 7 p.m. on some routes. The issue, which has come to the fore several times over the years, continues to raise eyebrows in the public domain, as requests have been made to those in authority to find a solution. To get a better understanding of what are some of the challenges responsible for this issue, we spoke to Ernest Greenwich, bus operator on the St. David's route for over 20 years.
Some of us leave home, let's say after 5 in the mornings and so on. when it comes to those times, that when we reach 5 o'clock, that's 12-hour shift already, right? Safety is the name of the game. If you have to operate all that late hours, go back to, let's say, 7 o'clock, and that's 14 hours and so on. You know, a lot of us would be tired and so on. There is the issue of piracy. That some of those things happen, and sometimes when you come down, you don't meet some of the passengers. They travel with other buses and so on. So it's like a loss. You go up, you have to go back up empty. One of the other challenges is that the terminal closes at 8 o'clock. So really and truly, when you come back down here, there is hardly any activity.
Greenwich said that reports have been made in the past of passengers refusing to pay their fees, and another issue is that of robbery.
Yes, people not wanting to pay the bus fee, the correct fee. Some saying they don't know. Let's say that you don't know, but you have to put yourself in a position to know the things that are right, you know, what the legal fees are, you know. I gather that an operator and two operators, the conductor and the driver, you know, they had to run after people basically assaulted them and so on. That are right, you know, what the legal fees are, you know. Earlier on in the year, conductor got cut from his ear down to his mouth. People do have people waiting in particular areas. I haven't heard much of those types of things happening, but it has happened before and so on, you know. Christmas time, I remember that I was stopping in a particular area in St. David's, and then I noticed some guys coming up from the bushes somewhere, and then I just proceeded. So, you know, it was kind of Christmas Eve, it was kind of late and so on, and it was kind of sketchy, so I actually just left, you know.
Public Relations Officer for the National Bus Association, Derek McKenzie, said that they have been working with the Transport Board to improve the sector and to come up with a strategy on how this can be done.
As it stands, we await the copy of the transport study, which we have confirmation that the study was actually completed in October. We have written to the Transport Commission requesting a copy as it was promised in the one meeting that we held sometime during the course of the year, the middle of the year. And that study is important to determine the way forward in terms of all the challenges that we are faced with in the industry in terms of security, price, bus fare increase, bus stops, and the list goes on, never ending. It's a comprehensive study, and we need a copy of the study so that we could actually study it and to match the recommendations with some of the recommendations that we recommended or have, and to see how we can better the service that we provide and to improve the transportation sector.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
The Richmond Hill Prison will be the home of a 24-year-old Boca man for the next 15 years. This after a consecutive 7 years and 9-month sentence was handed down on Monday to Ryan Strawn by High Court Judge Madam Justice Paula Guilford for the offense of sexual intercourse with a female above the age of 13 and under the age of 16. The matter involves a 13-year-old girl
the St. George's High
was manipulated into having sexual intercourse on 2 occasions with a now convicted man. Strawn, who had been involved with the young girl on social media for several years, reportedly threatened to expose certain pictures and videos of her on the platform. The offense carries a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison. This is News at 7. Coming up, Grenada celebrates World AIDS Day. Stay with us.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies?
Check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home?
Check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates, September 2023. Tune in.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Make your home merry and bright with Island Style's massive Christmas sale. Our wide range of porcelain and ceramic tile are on sale up to 50% off. And that's not all. Save up to 15% off bathroom with bundle and save. The more you buy, the more you save on gorgeous bathroom vanities, basins, faucets, mirrors, showers, drains, toilets, and more. Plus, contractors and tilers are in for a treat with special discounts on tiling tools and accessories. Sale on now at our showroom on Monroe Road in Grandad or call 439-TILE. It's time to deck the halls, deck the walls, or even deck the deck with huge Christmas savings on tiles and bathrooms only at Island Style.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Why wish upon a star? Bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you. Welcome home.
Multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health is set to observe World AIDS Day with a week-long series of activities to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS and underscore the significance of community testing. Beverly Telesford will tell us more.
The Health Ministry's week of activities to commemorate World AIDS Day on Friday aims not only to commemorate the global event, but also to emphasize the critical role that community engagement and testing play in the ongoing fight against the spread of the virus. Ralph Van Batiste, rapid tester within the Ministry of Health, said at the heart of this initiative is the emphasis on community testing. Recognizing the pivotal role it plays in early detection and subsequent treatment, the Ministry of Health aims to dispel stigmas associated with testing while promoting a culture of regular health checkups within communities.
We plan to do a number of community outreach and do testing at some of our locations and even education as well. Education plays an important role in dealing with HIV and AIDS. If once we can get communities to be tested and to understand the whole concept of HIV and AIDS, then it would help one reduce the amount of cases we get on a yearly basis. We would also help reducing the myth as well that goes along with HIV and AIDS. And when community is involved, then we know the community is what makes our society and the society what makes up our nation. So there we would realize by having community involvement, then we would be able, one, to reach a larger scale of persons because it's a community effort.
During a recent update on the status of the health sector, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles said major strides were made in Grenada's HIV/AIDS program, with further development expected for 2024. He said more treatment options have been made available for children this year through the provision of new and updated drugs.
Priorities include increasing testing for HIV and STI, increasing education among targeted population groups, include adequate treatment options for children under 5 especially, data collection and management, and expand HIV services into primary care.
The aim for 2024 is to integrate HIV and AIDS into primary health care.
A counselor was added to the department, and now this service is being offered to all the clients. In 2024, they would like to expand HIV into primary health care, continue to make testing available, rapid tests available throughout the country in all districts, enhance, offer continuing development training courses to staff, collaborate with the Ministry of Health in training of HIV teachers, and to include relevant HIV and STI information in the programs, to include chlamydia, gonorrhea, and hepatitis B and C rapid tests, and to establish client support for people living with HIV.
World AIDS Day, observed annually on December 1st, serves as a global reminder of the ongoing battle against HIV and AIDS and the importance of uniting communities in the fight against the epidemic. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Domestic violence negatively impacts families locally and by extension globally. So government is looking at strategic ways to end the scourge in Grenada. Christina John will tell us more.
Government is channeling efforts towards the establishment of a new mechanism to better address domestic violence at a national level. Speaking at the start of 16 Days of Activism campaign, which began on November 25th and ends on December 10th, Minister with responsibility for social and community development and gender affairs, Gloria Thomas, said despite continued focused efforts, gender-based violence continues to affect Grenada in a significant way.
As a ministry, we recognize that comprehensive and multi-sectorial solutions are required, and as such, we are aiming for the establishment of a subnational response mechanism and a national response mechanism for better coordination of the essential services related to gender-based violence. We have already completed the parish-level training of multi-sectorial teams and targeted training of the police, magistrates, a judge, prosecutors, social service providers, health professionals, and civil society.
Ms. Thomas highlighted some gray areas that might have contributed to them not being able to adequately address gender-based violence.
We are aware of the many challenges faced due to reasons including gaps in criminal law and procedure, gender stereotypes, victim blaming, limited resources, and inadequate responses. However, we will continue to assiduously address these issues for Better Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitimatnik.
The Social Development Minister called for a collective effort in tackling this societal scourge, highlighting the World Health Organization's observation that women and girls who are physically and otherwise challenged find it difficult to have their voices heard and to access support.
Together, we need to change the narrative surrounding gender-based violence. We need to debunk the myths, challenge misogyny, and hold perpetrators accountable. No space should be susceptible to hiding perpetrators. Women and girls, every part of the world, must be able to live a life free from violence.
16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence is an annually observed period that begins on November 25th, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and runs until Human Rights Day on December 10th. Christina John, GBN.
A one-week training hosted by the Integrity Commission kicked off today, Monday, with an aim to educate the public on how to identify and minimize corruption within an organization. More in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
The Integrity Commission will be hosting its 2023 Virtual Center for Excellence series this week under its Senior Leadership and Management Annual Regional Training Program. The series runs from today, Monday, to Friday, December 1st under the scholarship of the Commonwealth Secretariat and the Government of Grenada in collaboration with the Department of Public Administration, DPA. Chairperson of the Integrity Commission, Ms. Gillian Bristol, said the aim of the training is to educate public servants, non-government organizations and the public on putting mechanisms in place to minimize corruption within organizations.
This training program is somewhat unique to Grenada in that we have this role for conducting this kind of training for not only Grenada and the public sector in Grenada, but also throughout the Caribbean. Grenada has been designated as the Center for Excellence by the Commonwealth Secretary Secretariat in recognition and an acknowledgement, really, of the progressive stance that Grenada has taken over the years since 2015 and before in 2007 with the enactment of an Integrity in Public Life law.
Ms. Bristol said that the program is unique to the island.
The other thing that we try to share with them to strengthen what they're trying to do and all that they have to do is that they need to have the proper mechanisms and structures in place within their departments, units, ministries, wherever it may be, whether it's in the police force or statutory body. Everybody needs to have mechanisms that help to prevent corruption, to take away opportunities for corrupt behavior, because sometimes you open the door, you allow people to behave in certain ways. So we have to have mechanisms and structures. You have to have checks and balances. You have to have evaluation processes and intermittent or regular evaluation and assessment and reviews to see what's happening. So through the training, we also give them recommendations for practical solutions to real problems and real challenges.
The training is held under the theme Understanding the Power of Teamwork in the Fight Against Corruption. Dr. Roger Corentang, advisor and head of the Public Sector Governance Unit Commonwealth Secretariat, is the lead facilitator for the program.
The role of the Commonwealth is to help member countries to face up or to deal with corruption, which is a mandate given by all the heads of Commonwealth countries, which is now 56 of them. And our mandate is to come into a country that will interested in dealing with corruption. And that's why I'm here. And I must say, the government and the people, particularly the Integrity Commission of Grenada, has played a very, very important role in promoting anti-corruption fight.
Over 10 people from various sectors are participating in the training. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Tonight's GBN ISA features 2 cruise ships as the tourism industry welcomes cruise season. It's time for your GBN ISA.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISA is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
It's cruise season. As cruise calls continue to pour into Grenada, the island's tourism industry continues to benefit significantly. On Sunday, 2 cruise ships were photographed on the docks at the St. George's Cruise Ship Terminal. Tourism holds significant importance for Grenada, contributing significantly to the country's economy, cultural preservation, and overall development. The tourism industry creates jobs across various sectors, including hospitality, transportation, tour guiding, and entertainment. We look forward to a fruitful cruise ship season. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, Grenada Christian Academy set to receive a new building. Stay with us for all the details.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up? I'm doing great, Mr. President.
Please call me Barack. Super Sunday sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence.
I love my Grenada.
Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me a little better night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show.
Holding me.
Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raise her hand and she tell me, making no place sweeter than home.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th, 3 days of fun-filled activities such as bus terminal. Day 1, December 8th, opening ceremony, flambeau march, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th, it's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m., beach activities, traditional mass, music night, featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther,
you know they misprint me,
Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cinti, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome La Catco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. To buy local expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Sutter's Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture.
With a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money. A PS5.
So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts. Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, Win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/FastPay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Government signed a $27.4 million contract in the past week that will facilitate the construction of 3 schools, of which the Grenada Christian Academy is one. We get more in this Christina John report.
Chanona and Sunrise Construction JV Inc. are the contractors who won the bid for the construction of a new facility that will house the Grenada Christian Academy Secondary School at Perth, St. Andrew. A $27 million contract was signed by the Ministry of Education and the contractors during a short ceremony at the ministerial complex. Construction is expected to begin early in January 2024, with the project scheduled to be completed in 16 months. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Elvis Moraine, said the sod-turning ceremony will be held in the not-too-distant future.
We need everyone on board, so it's good this morning we have procurement, we have MIT would help with the monitoring, we have the contractor, we have the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Infrastructure. We've had excellent relationship for the last few months trying to get things going, and we look forward to the sod-turning ceremony in maybe a matter of days, or a couple of weeks maybe to do that, right?
Desmond John, contractor of Sunrise Construction, gave the assurance of his company's capability to handle such a project, indicating that his company is in the wrap-up stages of 9 schools.
Resources together and winning this bid is really a tremendous achievement, not only for our companies, but the employees that we have currently and those we will employ from the area of Pearls. At the maximum point, there will be at least 150 to 175 people employed on that job. That includes direct labor, that include subcontractors, and that would include support services from suppliers. We have worked on quite a few schools in Grenada. Matter of fact, we are just concluding the refurbishment of 9 schools.
Luke Brofwith, Chief Operating Officer and Quantity Surveyor for the project, explained the scope of work to be undertaken.
The scope of works would include the complete construction of a new build of 4 new buildings, 3-story buildings, to house, I believe it's 11 classrooms, a number of multi-purpose rooms, laboratories, sanitary facilities, and staff. Inclusive of external works, so parking areas, drainage, I believe a basketball court, and other exterior facilities for the students. Something unique about this school in particular is the design calls for a lift, an elevator to access the 3 floors for disabled or students of that age.
Principal of the Grenada Christian Academy, Eversley George, is elated about the developments.
We have to divide the classrooms for teaching purposes, so 2 teachers teaching at the same time, very disruptive because we don't have a separation and so forth. We have little or no technical subjects, and if we do have, like for example, the food and nutrition and the clothing and textile is in one room and it's not a food lab or so, we cannot teach really like the chemistry and the physics and so forth because we don't have labs for that, and a number of things that is really needed for this time.
The school currently houses 130 students, 85 males and 45 females, but the new facility will accommodate as many as 500 upon completion. Minister for Education, Senator David Andrew, expressed optimism at being able to start construction, citing the positive economic impact it will have on the Pearls community. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after the break.
Healthcare pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare pharmacies. Central Deputy Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grandans.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada CT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
All royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
And good evening, sports fans. West Indies Academy outplayed emerging Ireland with both bat and ball to complete a comprehensive innings and 134 runs victory in their 4-day encounter. Windies were in control from early on, courtesy of a bold maiden first-class century by Joshua Bishop, which propelled the West Indies Academy to a 409 all-out on the second day of their 4-day match at Coolidge Cricket Ground. Grenada's Teddy Bishop agonizingly fell 10 runs short of a maiden first-class century. Bishop struck 90 runs off 159 balls, knocking 13 fours and 1 6 along the way to help the Windies amass their 409. This gave them a first innings lead of 196 following the Irish 250 in their first innings. With a big lead, skipper Naeem Young took control of the new ball and dealt a severe dent in the emerging Ireland batting in their second innings, close to the end of day 2. He removed James McCullum and Cade Carmichael, trapping them for 8 and 2 respectively, while Ashby Ned spun a web in the fading light to have the first innings lead scorer Murray Cummins caught for 2. Needing a further 167 runs for victory with 7 wickets this morning, the end came quickly as the tourists were skittled out for 62 all out. Cricket West Indies CWI has announced that Jordan Johnson will replace Kevlon Anderson in the West Indies A-team 14-member squad for the ongoing tours of South Africa. Unfortunately, Anderson experienced challenges with his visa documentation and was unable to travel to South Africa. Anderson will now join the West Indies Academy team in Antigua for the 2 4-day first-class matches against emerging Ireland at the Coolidge Cricket Ground. Johnson will travel immediately to South Africa and will be available for selection for the second and third 4-day test matches against South Africa A. Following the recent International Cricket Council's announcement that South Africa will now host the ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup in January 2024, the A-team call-up provides Johnson with the opportunity to gain valuable experience of South African conditions. West Indies A won the first test against South Africa A on Friday by 1 wicket in a thrilling finish at Willowmore Park in Benoni. The two teams will now travel to East London for the second match at Buffalo Park starting on Tuesday, the 28th of November. First ball daily is 10 a.m. local time, 4 a.m. Eastern Caribbean, or 3 a.m. if you're in Jamaica. West Indies Academy will start their first-class series against emerging Ireland on Saturday at the Coolidge Cricket Ground. First ball for that day will be 10 a.m. local time, 9 a.m. if you're in Jamaica. And that's tonight's sports update. The headlines are in. And now for a look at your regional and international news. Antigua and Barbuda is exploring opportunities with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the area of petroleum storage. It's one of the outcomes from last week's inaugural Saudi CARICOM summit, which the Prime Minister says resulted in fruitful discussions. He spoke to ABS News on the issue.
Prime Minister Honorable Gaston Brown in Saudi Arabia with fellow CARICOM leaders last week as the kingdom is seeking to deepen partnerships with the countries of this region. Increased water production and petroleum storage are two of the areas the Prime Minister zoomed in on. For example, in the areas of petroleum storage, a Zoom meeting is to be held this week with officials of Aramco, Saudi Arabia's mega energy company.
What we're seeking to do primarily is to potentially have them as a partner, but perhaps most importantly to expand the storage in Antigua and to provide storage to Aramco. I know already they're doing business in other countries within the hemisphere, and I believe that we can attract business from them and to further expand our petroleum storage facilities, petroleum storage business, which is a significant earner for WIRC at this time.
But Antigua Barbuda's tourism sector is also set to benefit from the talks in Saudi Arabia.
We feel confident that emanating from this $1 billion fund, that that will be launched by the Saudis next year. Then Antigua and Barbuda should be able to land at least one luxury resort out of that project. We also met another investment group here, and we've invited them to come on a fact-finding mission. They too are looking at the possibility of building out a luxury property in Antigua and Barbuda. So prospects of Antigua is great. I mean, already we're growing the country's economy by an average of about 8.5–9%. And as I said before, I think that trajectory will continue. And by expanding the economy, government's revenues will improve, we'll be able to take care of obligations, there'll be more employment opportunities. And I think overall, what we're seeking here is a form of resilient prosperity, which we can provide good living standards to the people of Antigua and Barbuda.
However, bringing the two regions closer together depends to a large extent on people-to-people exchanges and the ease of travel. This is the charter flight on which Antigua and Barbuda and several other CARICOM delegations traveled to Saudi Arabia. The Boeing 777 from Saudia, the kingdom's flag carrier, completed the flight from Barbados to Saudi Arabia in roughly 13 hours. I asked the Prime Minister about the prospects of commercial flights between the Gulf state and the countries of CARICOM.
What they've indicated to us is that they'll be launching a new Saudi airline next year, and that airline will be flying internationally, and they're hoping to include the Caribbean. So we're trying to ensure that Antigua and Barbuda will be one of those stops as we seek to expand our tourism product.
So possibly Saudi, Antigua, Barbados.
Or they may choose to maybe have direct flights to both Antigua and Barbados.
Hamas has said it's seeking to extend the current 4-day pause in fighting with Israel and increase the number of hostages released. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the regional agreement could be extended, but Israeli operations in Gaza would resume with full force after the truce period. There are reports that truce extension talks are now underway with Egyptian and Qatari mediation.
Free again. 14 Israeli hostages released by Hamas head home after their long ordeal, along with 3 foreign nationals. Among them were 15-year-old Dafina and Ella Eliakim, 8, who were finally reunited with their mum. Chen Goldstein Almog, who was released along with her 3 children, and Roni Krivoy, released 51 days after being kidnapped from a festival where he was working as sound crew. He followed a weekend of happy reunions. Abigail Aidan spent her 4th birthday in captivity. The Israeli-American was taken on October the 7th after Hamas attacked and killed both of her parents. Her family have spoken of their relief at finally being reunited.
It was wow. I couldn't believe until I saw her. I simply couldn't believe it. Now I'm a bit more relieved. Not relieved completely, because there's happiness mixed with missing Roy and Hadar.
And there were celebrations in the occupied West Bank too. 39 Palestinian prisoners in their teens were released by Israel in exchange for the hostages. The green flag of Hamas seen flying among the crowds.
We are very happy. Thank God for this joy, and we hope that all prisoners will be released. God willing, relief for all prisoners.
Today marks the final day of the temporary ceasefire deal between Hamas and Israel. So far, 54 hostages and 117 Palestinian prisoners have been freed, and much-needed aid has been sent into Gaza. Now, attention turns to whether this fragile truce could be extended. Hamas says it wants to see an extension of the current pause in fighting in Gaza. This could increase the number of hostages being freed. President Biden said the hostage release was the result of intensive U.S. diplomacy. His administration, he said, will be working to extend the deal.
More is needed, but this deal is delivering life-saving results. Critically needed aid is going in, and hostages are coming out. And this deal is structured so that it can be extended, to keep building on these results. That's my goal. That's our goal.
The Israeli Prime Minister reaffirmed his determination to continue the fighting once the temporary ceasefire ends. With about 180 people still in captivity in Gaza, the painful weight of their families continues.
6 teenagers went on trial behind closed doors, accused of involvement in the beheading of French history teacher Samuel Paty in 2020, a murder that shocked the country.
6 teenagers went on trial on Monday, accused of involvement in the beheading of French history teacher Samuel Paty in a suspected Islamist attack in 2020. Paty had shown his pupils cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad in a class on freedom of expression, angering some Muslim parents. Most Muslims believe that depictions of prophets are blasphemous. The teacher was killed outside his school in a Paris suburb by an 18-year-old assailant of Chechen origin, who was shot dead by police soon after the attack. 5 of the minors facing trial were aged between 14 and 15 at the time of the attack. They will be charged with premeditated criminal conspiracy, or ambush, having been suspected of pointing out Paty to the murderer or helping monitor his exit from the school. The 6th is a girl who was 13 at the time she allegedly told her parents that Paty had shown caricatures of the Prophet in her class. She is facing false accusation charges after it was established that she was not in the class when it happened. The 6 minors cannot be identified due to their age. They were referred to the Children's Court and could face 2.5 years in prison. The hearings are due to last 2 weeks and will be held behind closed doors. 8 adults are also accused and will appear before a special criminal court.
That's tonight's Global Report. Stay with us. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Police make major breakthrough in recent homicides. Trinidadian among suspects arrested. Michael McQueen gets 31 years for non-capital murder of 83-year-old Franklin St. Paul. Bus operators say refusal to pay and instances of robbery are responsible for the early end of some services on some routes. And in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda explores petroleum storage deal with Saudi Arabia. On the international front, Hamas says it's seeking to extend truce with Israel. In sports, Teddy Bishop shines in West Indies Academy victory. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a repeat broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Until then, continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.